Alright, first time trying commentary, so let we go. We can have the top player, hopefully it don't get blurry too much, and the bottom player. There's a match I play in a tournament. I can't exactly remember the deck I play, but I know it involved blue. So we know that we got one color is blue, that on the bottom. Can't remember the top colors, so we can just live and learn together. Turn 1, bottom player passes on one resource. Goes to turn to top player gets his resource. You see going passes flat, no play either. Bottom player gets the second resource. Is he going to put down something or is he going to pass again? Thinking, oh, he passed. So no play from bottom player as well. We know on turn 2 for the top player, and they should have a play by now. If they pass again, then this is just a crazy game. They are going to, did they pass? They did pass, so no plays from either player for the first 2 turns. Let's see how this match goes. Finally, bottom player plays a result for 2 and probably passes there. Isn't much more you can do if you didn't have to play before. Top player gets their third resource. They also have the EX resource, so they're at level 4. Let's see what their play is. You cannot not have a level 4 play. If you don't, you have to lose this game. So they paid 3 for I think that's one of the new cards, the purple Rizal, whatever people call it. That's the purple Rizal. So you know one color is purple, and I would assume the second color is blue because blue purple is the most played. Oh no, that's not Rizal. That's not the purple Rizal. That might be the McGillis Schwable, I think. Look at me doing a poor job commentating. I need to learn these new cards. But I think that's McGillis Schwable, which is a blocker. And on top of being a blocker, it got like a AP reducing effect or sensor. I can't remember the effect right now. It's a new card. But there we go. Bottom player on 4 resources with a Rizal. If he swings that Rizal, that card could block it and it would be a trade. Let's see what they do. Thinking. Page 3 to play a Delta Plus. Page 1 to pair Amaro. Amaro will rest the McGillis Wobbly. And it swings into it. It has 5 HP. It gets a repair 1, so it can take 4 damage but repair at any turn. And then result takes the EX base from the top player. And it does a pass turn there. Heal 1. Goes to 3 damage. And top player now goes to level 5. Let's see how they counter this player. They're thinking. I really need to learn, like, I don't think purple is that good yet. It feels like doing sort of what red's supposed to do, like the red support, the zap, like instead of tapping to get support, it would damage to give the same buff. Top player plays a striker pat. He's probably, most people go for the 2 AP 4 HP, but he might want to be aggressive. I am not sure because a 2 AP blocker can't kill anything on this board currently. Well, it could kill the Delta Plus, but I don't think the Delta Plus would swing when it could take a turn to heal itself. But he did go for the 4 AP one. So clearly once the bottom player swings, he intends to probably block and take one of the units with him. Now if I was the bottom player, which I am, I would know not to swing with the Rizal on the next turn. Okay, he plays, I can't remember the base name right now, but that's the base that if you tap 2 resources, you can restand the blocker. I don't know why the name's slipping me right now, but I know what the bases do. You tap 2 resources, you can restand the blocker. It can attack again that turn. So, back over to bottom player, he's now at level 5. I do not think you should swing with the Delta Plus. You should try and get the heal, but I don't know what I did. But we can see now. First, we pay 2. Ooh, gun tank. Just the start of that gun tank. This is just rest the 2 HP or less character, so that rested, and now Delta Plus is actually safe to swing. So Delta Plus will clear the base. Why can't I remember the name of that base? But I know what it does. But the base did nothing this turn. It gone. And then bottom player pairs a banana with the result, making it a 6/5. And then he swings into the blocker, which is maybe that's the correct move, yeah. Because then the blocker could have get next turn and swing back into the Delta Plus, and you don't want that. So, and the result still lives with 1 HP, so a ping could kill it, but at least it'd be forcing them to use the ping. So over to top player, he's now at level 6. Level 6 with purple. It's purple and white actually, so it's not the most popular version, but purple and white. Plays the base again. He's clearly looking for cards he has not drawn well from what I could tell. And plays a overflowing affection, which means he really did not draw well. Drawing 2 more cards, he's looking for something, but he's now down to 4 resources left. So even if he found what he's looking for, it probably won't be that impactful. Because even if you play like a grandpa here and link it with Amuro, you're still only taking out 1. And there are 2. Oh, he trashes Suleta, so probably has another Suleta, or Suleta is just not worth it right now. Plays 2 for, I think that's the Barbatos second form. When it damage, it gets 2 more AP. So when it links with Mika, is a 6/4 if it damaged. So that's good to know. Not sure if that's enough to save it. Well, he could take out the Delta Plus with it, and that way he would get 2 things going. But then he's still left with no board. So bottom player is still kind of in a commanding position. But I think you should take out the Delta Plus, because the Delta Plus could remove your base, and then those 2/2s on the field right now could just swing out life. So yes, he does take out the Delta Plus. That can be a straight up trade. And those 2 cards actually got rid of 4 cards, so that's not a bad trade on him, but he's still kind of behind. Like, yeah, so them 2 cards got take out 2 paired units, so that's 4 cards. It is a good trade, but is it enough? Did it slow down bottom player enough? Well, bottom player is now searching for cards, so they play Show Resolve, draw 2. And clearly they didn't have something that could take out this base like a link unit. So what were they searching for? They paid 3 more. Oh, and play Corsica. Get rid of the EX base. They haven't been touched for the game. And then they get the 4/2 token, the Tall Geese token, the Tall Goose token, the Tall Chicken. You know, the elongated duck. And they put the Tall Geese token. And I think that's a pass because all resources gone. Back over to top player, who should be at like level 7 now with the EX resource. Ooh. So bottom player decided to swing both units at the base. Since I'm that player, I'm gonna tell you what I think I was thinking at that moment in time. I figured since the Tall Geese can't take out the base, let's weaken the base so that if he does not clear the board, one of these 2/2s could just move the base easily, and then we could just start swinging at shields again. So that's probably my thought process on that one, which, because they had nothing on board, it kind of safe, but we can see if it was. So he pays 3 for, I think that's Gundam Farap. Link it with Suleta. That is cool. When this swings now, it will decrease the AP by 2. I think it does, or 3. But once it swings into one of these rested units, what will happen is the Suleta will take no damage. The Gundam Farap and Suleta will take no damage, and he gets to restand the resource. Did he remember? Yes, he did. He or she. Top player burning their EX and 3 more resources. And what will they play? Probably a blocker. Ooh, they play 2 blockers. That is actually good. That's a new blocker. I think it named Graze or something. So I really gotta learn these new cards. They are 3/2 blockers. So even if they block the gun tank, they both of them can take out the gun tank and the Tall Geese. That's for sure. So He could block both and keep his base, and then he would be ahead on board. He would have one unit, but because it's bottom player's turn, let's see what they decide to do. How do they handle this? Do they have another gun tank? They're thinking, counting the resources. I think that's 7, level 7. Gundam. Grandpa Gundam and Amuro will be really good right now. But we don't know what they will play. They're thinking. Again, there's me, but bottom player thinking. Swings at the base. Are you going to block? That is the question. And this is why the base, weakening the base the turn previously was kind of good. So he let the base go. Didn't want to trade one of his blockers for a measly old gun tank. So I know for a fact if you swing the Tallgeese now, it will be blocked because that's a good trade on their part. And it still might make sense to swing the Tallgeese because you're playing against a deck that can get ping damage. And ping damage could easily take out 2 HP. So what is bottom player thinking? What am I thinking? I can't see the hand, so I can't tell you what they want to do. Can't remember what in the hand either, because this game was maybe a week ago now by the time I post this. But we are going in thinking extra long, I would say. They saying they gotta get practice on, but I think we had enough time because this game only lasts like 15 minutes, so had more than enough time. Pays 1. What are we paying 1 for? Changes his mind. What is the play here? Why are we taking so long? So we swing the Tallgeese first. That is probably going to get blocked. I can't see it not getting blocked. So as a trade, easy so. And then what do we do here? You gave up the Tallgeese token. What is your play? Are you still going to pay the 1 for whatever it is you want to do? There's an Amuro in hand for sure. So we pay 2. G-Fighter. G-Fighter give itself unblockable. Probably still going to put the Amuro on it. Amuro. Rest the blocker. I assuming no. We can't take out the Frat because the Frat is 6 HP. Now that I think about it. So swing at shields more than lately. Oh no, we did. Okay, that means we got a thoroughly damage or a gun tank. We got a gun tank, so yeah, we just take that out. We lost the Amuro and a plane, a G-Fighter, but we left them with 1 blocker and we paid 3 now to replace the base, and we putting down the 2 Leo tokens. They're Leos? I think that's called Leos. There's 2 1/1 tokens. We really just like trying to finish up this game because playing down 2 1/1 tokens quite dangerous versus a deck that can ping. And that Corsica base was full HP, so clearly bottom player, me again, is looking for something big. Like we seen the Amuro, but we haven't seen the Grandpa. We ain't seen nothing over like 3 costs yet. I don't think we see a 3 cost. It was a lot small. Oh, we did see the on their part we did see the Delta Plus, and that was it. Here comes Big Barbatos for form. If you pair Mika now, you could take out one of those tokens easily. Oh, he just passed. He just passed. He did not have another Mika. So that is crazy. So now these 1/1s can actually do some work. They didn't get cleared. None of them got cleared. So bottom player is probably about to go in. Just swing 1, swing 1, swing 1, swing 2. And then play out your hand and see what happens. Yeah, that's how much was in the hand. I think that was a 2 I just saw. 2 or 3 cards in the opponent, in top player's hand. So what will bottom player do? If it was me, which it is, just swing 1, swing 1 again, swing 1 again, swing 2. See what happens. Elf Reef to trash, swing 1 again. These 1/1 tokens putting in the work. Another Elf Reef to trash. Swing 1 again with gun tank. Probably worth blocking the gun tank, to be honest, because then you still live. Ooh, we swung 2 first to decide on the block. I guess I did that to force the block. If he's smart. Ah, unforeseen incident. So that did nothing. And then we swing the gun tank. Swing the gun tank. Why be taking so long? Do we want to pair something onto the gun tank to make it stronger? If we do have a banana, Banajalinks, we can put him on the gun tank, which is something I would do, and swing. Even if he blocks it, we will live with 1 HP. Although if he draws a Mika, then we in trouble. So do we even swing right now at the possibility of giving him a Mika? Because Mika could, well, you can't get suppression unless the base is gone. So we pull down some units. We're about to play something. We pay 3. Delta plus. Pay 3. Delta plus again. That's the all art Delta plus. The second all art ever open. I started playing with it recently. And then we pass. So back over the top player. He's at max level 10. Is he? No, he's not at 10. 4 and 4 is 8. Looking like he's at level 8. But he's in big trouble. We didn't even swing the gun tank, which is smart on me, I guess. Smart on bottom player. Same person. PS2. Not a pilot. Oh, we bouncing something. That is the Witch and the Bride. It could bounce a 5 or less. So we bounce one of the Delta Plus back to hand. He bounced them because they're the biggest. But the thing with Delta Plus is that they are also links. We are paying 6 more. I think that is Michaelis, and Michaelis will be a 4/4 because if you got the 4 commands in trash, that's another Barbatos, so it's 4/2. Michaelis is 2 cost and Barbatos another Barbatos 4 form, but I am pretty sure that this game is over because the Barbatos could clear something, damage, and get the suppression. And then he's not going to swing with the blocker, so he only has 1 blocker up. Top player has 4 units on board. And if they draw an Armorer or a Sailor or a Reed here, like any or Federation pilot, he can link the Delta Plus that was bounced back to hand. So start with the Leo token, swing. That is the purple Rizal. Gun tank, swing again. It's going to block, take the 1 damage. The next gun tank will swing again. No base, so that's game. And then 4 from the Rizal. And that's game to the bottom player. This is one of the few games I assume I won that night. This was, I can't remember if this was Eggman or Sundam, but there's a Sunday tournament. The Sunday Gundam fight from that's held in Europe. That's be on Sundays. Eggman tournaments will be like once or twice a month, depending. He's normally do a tournament when a new set or a new deck coming out. And then the other tournament he's playing online is the Eagle's Nest tournament. Y'all can look. I can try to put links in the description of this video. You can look at any of those online tournaments and have a blast. I ain't sure. I think we was talking about the deck. I ain't really here for that part, but this is my first commentary video. Let me know how it goes. Tell me if you like it. I can try to do more and try to get better. Until next time, thank you and goodbye.